And down Japan's stricken northeastern coastline, the rescue and cleanup operation, Awesome, is continuing around the clock. Officially 10,000 are feared dead, but that figure looks almost certain to climb. As it does so, so too does the extraordinary catalogue of images recording the moment the tsunami smashed inland. A warning, there are some harrowing images in this report by our Asia correspondent, John Sparks.
The road ends here. A city of 20,000 called Rikuzen Takata. A home to parents and grandparents, to sons and daughters. Their community now scattered and tossed and twisted like licorice. A hellish scene where the threat remains of aftershocks and giant waves. Still, some people came back today. I've returned to look for my mother, said this man. Last Friday, just after lunch, a Japanese reporter is filming a feature on the clam industry. The power lines clang, and then the road splits. Her footage, part of a growing catalogue of material taken as the earthquake and the tsunami hit. She walks to the seafront. The waters are rising. Then a city street flows by. The debris circles and swirls. Later, she finds villagers on a hilltop warming themselves around a fire.
People climbed onto their roofs, but their homes were washed away. My parents were washed away, and I haven't seen them since.
Minami Sanriku was a town of 17,666 people. Today, pictures of its destruction were released. They were filmed by an amateur cameraman. The sea spray billows in the distance. On the field below, one person seems almost oblivious to the threat. Quickly, quickly, shouts a woman. Run quickly. Another group struggles to save a companion. Perhaps he or she was weighed down by personal possessions. We don't know whether anyone we've highlighted here lost their lives. This is the same town, Minami Sanriku, filmed by Channel 4 News 2 days later. A bustling port, left in ruins. A landscape of loss and destruction. Authorities say more than half of those who lived here, some 8,000 people, have simply vanished. Miyako was a busy commercial hub of 60,000 people. One resident, standing on his balcony, captured this scene with his mobile phone. What would you do in this situation? Our cameraman continues to film as a house is swept into his building. Residents of Miyako returned to their community for the first time today. It was a tragic homecoming. Many didn't leave in time. Their town is badly damaged, and their memories are fresh.
I thought, this is it, it's all over. It felt like the ground was being swept out from under our feet. I was thinking, how are we going to get out of the house? I was in total hysterics, grabbing onto my son's arm.
A small fishing port called Kamaishi. They were alerted by the siren and gathered on the hill behind the docks last Friday. Locals saw the wave come up the inlet and spill into town. It took no more than a couple of minutes. From their elevated position, they watched, helpless and horrified by what they saw. They picked their way through its thoroughfares today. A jumbled mass of detritus slowed them down. The people of Kameishi search for their homes and cars and their loved ones.
My daughter was washed away. I don't know what to say. I hope my daughter is still alive somewhere.
Up and down the coast, rescue efforts continue and the clean-up has begun, but it will take years to recover in a world turned upside down.
Well, the images in John Sparks's report there make manifest the sheer scale and area of the disaster, but the true number of dead and missing is still not clear.